Hello everybody, welcome to It Was Tuesday with your host, James Chen, aka J Chenzor. I already have the first topic highlighted over here. That was not intentional, but what the heck, let's just get to it right away. Obviously, look, everyone's excited about the crazy balance changes that are going to be dropping with the Akuma patch for Street Fighter 6. We've been begging for patch notes, and Capcom has not been giving us the patch notes at all. But, dude, like, they just, like, literally, like, maybe an hour and a half ago or an hour ago, released a new 1 hour ago, released a new video that is teasing some of the patch changes that are coming out. Obviously, there's been a location test. People have been playing and trying to discover stuff, but unable to discover everything. They just released a video. I literally have not seen it. I have not had a chance to sit down and watch it. So we're going to watch it together. So this is going to be true reaction. We're going to go through this whole thing one time through first, and then we'll go back and analyze it little by little. So let's watch this. And like I said, this is going to be true reactions for me. I'll have the volume down a little bit because obviously the audio is not going to matter as much, so you can hear me scream for potential changes. Let's actually do this and see what we got over here. Oh man. All right, let's do this. Okay, so again, this is my first time seeing this. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Okay, wake up reversals. Wake up reversal. Okay, so they're definitely showing that off right now. They're showing off the wake up reversal DRs right now. Oh. Recovery drive reversal. All right, so this is more of a formal kind of thing, but here we go. Balance. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Ooh. Okay, that Luke change right there. So I heard about this change. Okay. They're trying to show off everything at once. Okay, I missed what was going on with Chun-Li. Oh yeah. Whoa boy. Okay. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, did he just cancel Fireball into level 2? Oh god, I'm like so... Okay, I need to like look at... Oh, shit! That's drive cancelable now. Oh boy. Oh god. Yo. Okay, what was that change? Crouching medium kick, cancelable. I don't think that was a nerf. That's not good. Wait, what the hell move was that? Was that a completely... Whoa! Wait, we're actually getting brand new moves? Now, he's been able to wall splat before, but I'm trying to figure out what the new... Oh yeah, there we go. That's a big deal right there. Oh, of course they're not going to show nerfs, but I'm just saying, if Blanka's in this video at all, that means it's not... Oh, shit. Oh, crap. I don't think he could do that before. Dude. All right. We need to process this. We need to process this here little by little. Okay, what the heck did we just see over here? Okay. Yeah, sliding under fireball into level 3, dude. Now, obviously, well, we'll get to that when we get there, but I'm just saying, like, probably can't cancel it into a level 2. I don't know. Does that count as a normal move? If it counts as a normal move, then you probably should be able to cancel it into a level 2 or a level 1. Yeah, we'll take a look at that Kimberly and DJ segment very, very closely here, but obviously, this stuff is the normal thing, but this is the wake-up drive reversal here. Yeah, so throw, and then he's going for the throw loop here, but now you have the invul on the wake-up drive reversal. The real question here is that, as people have noted in the already here, boy, that's going to hurt the hooligan mix-up, in my opinion. Because as soon as you see it, you know you can do the wake-up drive reversal here. Do we have a better name for it than just calling it the wake-up drive reversal? You know, I wonder if we have like a drive rising, drive... I mean, it's going to just be called drive reversal wake-up, but... I mean, I guess it is a reversal, you know, when you wake up and do a special move. But let's see. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it looks like it connected on the word, wake up reversal drive, word, W-U-R-D. Okay, I'm down with that. Yo, word up, let's go. Drive reversals have been 20 frames in the past. This looks like 19 frames. I could have swore they said that it looked like it was 2 frames faster. But actually, oh, you know what it is? This is hitting. This frame is hitting right here because you can already see Cammy changing her animation reaction. It's just the explosion is coming out 1 frame a little bit later. So basically, if we look at all of these here, so again, we'll look at Lily's over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, you can see Ryu Change's reaction on the 18th frame. So these the word on the streets is that these are now 18 frame startup. We have no confirmation yet that this actually affects the normal drive reversals, but we're all kind of hoping it does, so that drive reversals are a little faster as well. Also, we do know for a fact that these things are now -6 on block. So in burnout, they are safe. So if your opponent is burned out, they're safe on block. You're now now basically they go from -6 to being -2. Before, when you were burned out, they were -4. You could punish with lights. But now, because they're -6, now on burnout, they'll be -2. So you can use them safely while your opponent is burned out. But they will be harder to punish. So if you don't have a 6 frame medium, it's going to be a lot harder to punish these things. But yeah, again, then they show the Cammy one over, the Zangief, boom, wake up. And you notice how they did it with Lily, Zangief, Manon? They know who's suffering here. They know absolutely who's suffering. And then they did it with Dhalsim as well. Look at this. And they use the doll setup. And then they do it with Kimberly. Dude, Capcom just showed off like the freaking 5 characters with like the worst wake up because they knew. They knew. Oh, it beats Marisa's armor. It should, shouldn't it? Or let's see here. Did she actually start the armor? Oh yeah, she did. Oh, that's a good call, John the Automaton. I didn't even notice. Okay, yeah, so these things will beat armor as well. Okay. But yeah, they literally show the 5 characters who have like the worst defense. And they're like, look, we're helping you here, okay? And one of the nice things about Kimberly's is that she does slide pretty far forward. So you can see her get right past that fireball right there. So clearly they were trying to show that intentionally. So they just call it recovery drive reversal, the RDR. You know what it is? It's the Red Dead Redemption over here, man. Like, if you're almost dead and your life is in red, this is your redemption. This is the Red Dead Redemption. Oh, man. Yeah, wake up DR. I mean, again, as Mike Lee suggested, we can call it wake up reversal drive. Then it'll be the word up. You're just word upping right now, basically. So instead of a wake up, it's a word up. That's how it goes. That's the code word. Every time you hear it, you know that you'll be heard. Wow. Okay, let's see here. So they're showing here the recovery drive reversal, but here we go. Battle update, battle balances. Okay, so what is going on here? Crouching strong into standing strong into light kick. So wait, what I'm trying to figure out is, did Ryu have something like, is that a new target combo? Like, why do I feel like I've never... Oh, wait, that's not what it was. That's not the change they're showing. He's canceling that into the charge. Okay, I see what's happening over here. Cancel into the Denjin charge. And then, of course, we had heard about this change before, in which now he can choose if he wants to use it now. So like here, he doesn't use the Denjin Fireball right away. The Denjin Fireball only comes out with the heavy punch button. So now he chooses to use it right here. So there's two changes in this, in that the target combo, like they did in Street Fighter V, remember how many of the target combos could actually lead into V-skill? Which is cool because Ryu's target combo, I mean, the fact that I very rarely see this target combo, you know, I've seen it before a couple of times, but it's so rare because there's really no point in using it. Now they've given it a purpose to get a knockdown into Denjin charge, and now you can keep the fireball. So this is really good for Ryu. Now this one was crazy here. Okay. Yes, I know a lot of people are mad about this change here. Like, really? Did Luke get buffs? Did Luke actually get buffs over here? Standing heavy punch into perfect flash knuckle did not exist in season 1. This was not a combo. Only crouching heavy punch could link into that, basically, or punish counter situations or drive rush situations. But raw standing heavy punch into perfect light flash knuckle was not a combo. What's the point? Well, you know what? Since I have this set up here, let's actually try to show you exactly the point of this. The reason why this is really significant is mostly because crouching heavy punch has no range. Crouching heavy punch has no range. It misses a lot. So for example, let's actually just set him to standing over here. Like crouching heavy punch, I mean, you can see right now, there's not a lot of range on this button here. But if I can do it from there, see, like that didn't combo, obviously. But if I can actually do it from here, like this is huge. This is a big buff. This is going to allow him to get way more combos before. And I'm trying to see right now. So this is +9. This is +5. Yeah, he's not going to get it off of a lot of these drive rush moves. +7. So he'll probably be, yeah, +8. So he's not going to get it in a lot of extra drive rush scenarios unless it happens to be a punish counter as well. So if we actually change it to a punish counter, for example, if I did that, see now that's 10 frames. This is, let's see, that's a big one right there. Okay, so like let's say if I drive rush in, now I'll be able to do that. So this was not possible before. So if you whiff something from far away and I drive rush into you and hit you with a crouching strong, the two get added together and now I can actually do standing fierce into that without having to be point blank range. So there's a lot of practical applications to this. But the fact that Luke can punish you, I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine the whiff punishing that Luke can do with this now? Like, if you're really good at whiff punishing, holy crap. Like, let's try, whoops, like if I do that, right? Now that's all, okay, actually it combos already because that was the punish counter. That's right. So that's not going to change right there. So the punish counter scenario is not going to change there. That's going to be exactly the same. But in general, just having the ability to just hit that from far away is going to be really nice. And again, you know, a lot of people are like, does Luke need buffs? Does Luke need buffs? I'm sure they're nerfing some stuff from Luke. I'm sure he's getting worse in some form or the other. So, you know, it's fine. Like, you know what? You need to make sure, and this is my philosophy of a balance patch. Like, if you're gonna nerf the top tier characters and buff all these other characters, you want to make sure you give new toys to the top tier that get nerfed. Because otherwise, the season is just going to be completely unfun for the people who are using these characters. Like, in my philosophy, if it's going to be, especially a major balance patch, if it's like a mid-season tweaky kind of patch or something like that, you can go ahead and only nerf characters. But if you're doing like a season thing where everybody's getting big changes, you're introducing new mechanics and all this stuff, give everybody a new toy to play with. And so for me, like, this is a neat buff here. I don't think it's, I mean, obviously you saw the punish counter comboed into it anyway. It's not going to be a wholesale kind of like, oh my God, Luke is now like ridiculous. But it's a new toy and it's something fun and it's something nice to have. So I don't mind it, honestly. I don't mind Luke getting buffs. I really don't, because he's probably going to get nerfed in other ways. And who knows? Maybe he doesn't necessarily have to be nerfed because maybe the buffs for everybody else, maybe the Red Dead Redemptions are actually going to work really well, you know, so who knows? You know, that's what I'll call them, drive redemptions. That's what I'll call them, the reversal drive redemptions. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, there is the philosophy that they deserve to suffer, right? I mean, of anybody, Blanka deserves to suffer the most. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I love crapping on Blanka, dude. Oh, man. All right, let's continue forward over here. So, of course, this is, like I said, that's a new toy right there. So this one's going to be interesting here because this change here has a lot of implications here. So Kimberly could not do this before. So basically, if we actually look at this here carefully, if we look at this carefully here, what happened before was that it just wouldn't grab. It just didn't grab. It just didn't grab. But see, now we're in the situation where it grabs over here. This can mean many, many things. And we have to be careful. We have to try to really think about this, right? My guess right now is what this actually means is that this launches with a smaller juggle potential. So the thing about this move is that it has absolutely zero juggle potential. The only way it really combos is off of a spray can. Now, keep in mind, spray can, as you can see right there, launches the opponent with 0 juggle count, so literally anything can combo afterwards. And that's why it works, is because the cans launch with a free juggle state, and this has no juggle ability at all whatsoever. And so it only works after the free juggle state in this particular scenario here. So, does that mean this now launches with a free juggle state? Does that work now? So can I just juggle with anything I want at this point? That's probably the chain. That's probably the change right there. Because if that's not the change, that means this has more juggle potential, which means I'm going to have a lot more combos thanks to this, right? So now we're going to have situations where you can knock somebody down and potentially get more juggles. So, like, I'm trying to think if there's any particular good example here that I can think of here, because she doesn't have a lot of, like, single launch moves kind of scenario. So, for example, I could do... Oops, okay, let's do a shorter one here. I would be able to do that now, right? So this would be launch, juggle, air throw. So that would be possible if they increase the juggle potential of Kimberly's air OD air throw. I don't think that's what it is. I believe that this is probably just going to give us a free juggle. So we're going to be able to do stuff, which is not anything great because this used to work anyway. So I don't know if Kimberly's going to get anything crazy off of this. And again, I know I'm going to be a little bit down on Kimberly, but this change here I don't think is really going to do much. I really honestly don't think this is going to do much, right? The best thing we're going to be able to get off of this kind of a situation here... Well, could she have comboed that in the past, I'm wondering? That is definitely an interesting route there that I have not used before. Let's see here. So if I did this... Yeah, okay, you could just do that. You could do that anytime. The biggest one for me, though, is that if I do land this, I can actually get this, which is really nice because this gives good Oki, and you can see the corner carry potential on this already, right? So if I can combo into that, I can end up doing this, right? So that's nice. You get some extra corner carry there. The problem just is that Kimberly has so many things that she can do already that I'm not sure, like, is it something that would significantly help? Like, for example... I mean, you can do stuff like this and get a true meaty situation like that. You can see the corner carry is already pretty good in that situation. I can do this for using less drive gauge, and I'm already getting some decent corner carry off of this. So the question is it going to be worth it to do that? And that's going to take a little bit of... it's going to take a little bit of experimenting to see what happens with that change right there. I mean, I've talked about it. Of course, a lot more people would play Blanka if he looked like Kimberly. A lot of people would. Would I play Kimberly if she looked like Blanka? Probably not, to be honest with you. I'm playing Kimberly because I really like the Final Fight archetypes. I really like Final Fight archetypes. Dude, Blanka has a hop. He doesn't need a run. He's got a hop. If I forward throw with Kimberly, like, and I do this, like, I'm not in throw range, and I'm -8. Look at that. I'm -6, dude. Like, Blanka has a hop. What does he need to run for? Look at this. I'm +1. I'm +1 mid-screen. No, I can't throw right away. But all I have to do is micro walk. And then I can throw. He has a mid-screen throw loop. Like legit a mid-screen throw loop for no meter. Because if you mash, I can hit you with that kick right there, right? I mean, he doesn't need a run. Blanka doesn't need a run. Anyways, and then of course they show this buff over here, which is the ODDP. I'm sorry, the OD Tatsu into the level 2. Now this is nice, and it did look like it canceled before the last hit. Weird. Is that right? Is that before the last hit? It's just weird looking there. Now, this is an interesting change as well. I mean, what's nice about that is it gives Kimberly more routes. It is very easy to combo into her OD Tatsu. It is extremely easy to combo into her OD Tatsu, and it's going to give her a lot more opportunities to land that level 2. The problem with it is that level 2 minimum scaling is 40%. She starts at 90% damage. So that super already does less damage than everybody else's super level 2 supers. And every time you use her level 2, you're robbing yourself a chance to use her level 3, which actually powers up to 100% damage. So unfortunately, I just don't see that as a useful change, because using the level 2 super, unless it kills, is almost always a guaranteed way to nerf yourself. Because you can't use your level 3 anymore, because you're using all your meters for level 2. I still think her level 2 should give her 4 spray cans afterwards. It should automatically reload her spray cans and give her 4. And be the only way you can get 4 spray cans, and then you can party for just a little brief period of time in exchange for the fact that you are robbing yourself of her level 3. So make it a mini install super. I think that would be super fun. I really, really wish that they had changed a lot of her spray can stuff. I still have like some really, really crucial ways that I think they could have fixed her spray cans. Because honestly, her spray cans are like obviously her thing. Like the spray cans are supposed to be her thing, and clearly the spray cans are very, very weak. They're not versatile enough. They lead to a great corner mix-up, but they just don't lead to anything else. They're not useful in neutral, you know, etc., etc. I really, really wish they would have done more with her spray cans. Anyways, I can ramble on about Kimberly for 10 years. Sorry, guys. Let's go back to Chun-Li over here. So I think the change here is that Chun-Li wasn't able to well, no, that's a drive rush. Drive rush back fierce into launch. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be reducing the scaling sinners. I would just make it so she just does 100% damage from the get-go, and her level 3 buffs her to 110% damage, basically. Okay, I'm trying to figure out here, because back fierce stance into launch combo's already off of a drive rush, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think that's the buff. Unless I'm wrong about that one. Let's take a look. So if I did this, yeah, see, that combo's already. Oh, that didn't combo before. Interesting. Okay, so that's the change right there. Is this didn't used to combo. Yeah, okay. And the reason why it didn't combo was because of a late cancel. You see how you see all 3 of Chun-Li's? Like you can see there's 3 active frames. And clearly I'm hitting on the first active frame here. But when you actually see the cancel, if I cancel it, you actually see that it takes all three, like it won't cancel until the very last active frame. So as a result, if you do this, oops, you see how it's 2 frames too late to combo? You see how the 20 finishes on Jaime's frame meter down there? And there's 1 gap there. My guess now is that this move will actually cancel on the first frame, which makes this exactly the right amount of time to combo at this point. So that's probably what the change is right there, is that they're just going to make it cancel on the first frame. And so now that actually becomes a true combo for Chun-Li. So that's, oh my God, that's scary. That's really scary because she didn't have a way to combo into a launch off of this poke before. Because obviously this is too slow. So, what is it? Drive rush. So let's see here. See, that didn't combo. Wow. That comboed right there. So could she have done that before? No, she couldn't have done that either. Because those, oh wow. That was 1 frame too short. Look at that. Because it's 7 frame startup, this is 8 frame startup, so she couldn't even do that before either. So yeah, literally off of the towards medium punch, like I'm sure if I did this, that works. Crouching medium kick is gonna work for sure. Because we've seen this plenty of times, right? So that's gonna work for sure. But off of this, being able to drive rush cancel into launch on this, that is going to be huge. Because now you can just walk around and like poke drive cancel with this button here. I mean, obviously it doesn't have as much range as a crouching medium kick. So again, while it's nice, it's not going to be necessarily a game changer for her. But, I mean, Louis B. sitting here, if the OP crouch, then 4 MP. Oh, you're saying this thing here? 5 MP, 4 HP launch. I'm not sure what you mean, like, 5 MP. Like that. Oh, yeah. So there you go. So she could have did stuff like this before, right? So, let me see. Yes. Oh, that missed. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, obviously now off of her towards medium punch, she's going to get that kind of an ability right there. So, this combos now into the launch here. So that's a big deal. Again, like I said, that's kind of like the Luke situation, right? Like, this is a nice buff to have. But obviously, she could kind of do this off of crouching medium kick already. So it's not going to be something that's like completely game-changing right here. Oh, right. I see it only worked on the combo that Louis B had me trying to do only worked on crouchers. Got it. But the point being is that I don't know if this is necessarily like one of those like game changers. Like, wow, Chun-Li has been missing this the whole time. Like, I think this is just a very, very nice to have. But clearly, I don't think it's going to put her... Oh, that is actually true, too. So Noxo brings up a good point, is that because the crouching medium kicks have way more damage scaling, this is going to be a big deal in the fact that this will not scale the damage as much. So that's true. That is going to give her some better damage routes. So that's a good point from Noxo there. Good call on that one. Now this combo is like, so that's one of the changes that was revealed, is that her back heavy punch now combos into the, I don't remember if it was just the OD twirl in the kick or just any twirl in the kick. So there we go, bam, like that. And then she gets this big old long combo off of this. Yeah, it's probably just the OD version because if we actually look at Manon over here, uh-oh, I have run out of disk space to record locally. Guess I'm gonna have to be downloading this. Okay, and then, oops, let's do this over here. So let's see, so that startup is, what is that? 2, 15, 17 plus 10, 27, 2, 13 plus 10. So that's 25 frames. So yeah, it just depends on how many frames. If they changed it so that it's own, that it's just right for the 25 frames, they could clearly do that. Just make it so that only the OD cancels in that situation. This combo here is crazy. What? Okay, so first of all, crouching heavy punch on punish counter was basically useless. Crouching heavy punch was such a terrible button for Zangief. But if you actually look here, this is not an OTG. Clearly, this is a bounce right here. So a lot of characters have this kind of a bounce reel that allows for people to combo off of this kind of stuff. So for example, if I switch over to Cammy over here, if I do this, whoops, like, see how Jaime bounced at the end right there? So even though I can't do anything for that right now, the reason why that exists is so that you can cancel into a super and catch them on the bounce situation. So they changed it so that Zangief's crouching heavy punch causes one of these bounce knockdowns. Now, the question really comes down to now is, if it causes the bounce over here, does this actually mean Zangief might have enough frame advantage to drive rush into a juggle? Probably not. But level 2 certainly is going to catch, juggle out of the air, and then he's going to be able to juggle here with this. The real question here at this point right now is, this probably won't work on regular counter hit. So it's just going to be really, really hard to land. And we'll have to judge the damage that you get off of this. Because is this worth it on somebody who misses a DP, for example? Is this worth it on somebody who misses a DP to try to go into a level 2 super, et cetera, et cetera? I don't know, right? We'll have to see what the damage is on this and the scaling kind of thing. But right now, as it is, Zangief cannot get anything off of his crouch heavy punch. Is it going to be good at whiff punishing? Are they going to make it so it's good at whiff punishing? Keep in mind, this move has mad startup, right? So that's why it's even bad as an anti-air. This move has really terrible startup here. So I think this is going to be really, really... I mean, level 1's not going to reach at that. Well, after the bounce, maybe. After the bounce, maybe he can level 1. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what this is going to do. The only thing it can do is if you actually punish counter a jump in. But again, that requires a complete misfire on the opponent's part, kicking way too early so that they just whiff a crouching Zangief. So I don't think that's going to happen here. But again, OD Ghost into level 2? Gross. Oh, is that going to be a true block string starter then? Because, like, you have to block the second swing of the ghost here, and then JP can drive rush in and get, like, crouching light kick, and then start going for, like, a true block string scenario. So it'll be like it was before, and now you have to guess, there might be the unblock, the hard to blockable situations that JP can take advantage of. If this, like, I think the old version doesn't work as well anymore. I think they changed something. But if this version works still, I don't think it's going to be as bad because if you notice, in order to set up this situation, he needs to spend hella meter on this. So OD, level 2, drive rush to get in here. So he has to spend 3 bars of his drive gauge just to try to set this up. So if that's the case, that might not be too bad. Also, you've already blocked the first ghost. Yeah, this one's going to take a lot of labbing here to see what happens in this situation. But yeah, JP gets new toys. Okay, so Ken could do that before. Oh, no way, he could not. That was only +6. Wait a second. That was only +6. Oh yeah, it probably would be a potential checkmate and burnout, but that's not different than what we've already been doing. Let's just put it that way. Oh, it's only +5. That's right, because you can only standing light kick after this. That's right. So wait, was that a punish counter? Was that a punish counter? I'm sorry. I might have actually saw that wrong. If that is a punish counter, then that's already works. This already works here. Yeah. That's going to be a punish counter because clearly Ed is whiffing a button here already. Yeah, see, Ed has already whiffed a button here. Okay, so that's a punish counter. So that is +7. So that combo. So that's same thing as before. So he gets this DP here, dashes up. Okay. OD. Oh, could he not do that before? So run DP is faster now. That's just what it is. Run DP looks faster because he can combo it in places that he couldn't before. So bam, crouch medium kick, run DP. Right there. So that's 1. See, you can see right there, it missed by 3 frames right here. Oh, even on the counter hit. Let me turn off the counter hit here. So yeah, it's missing by a few frames. Oh, look at that. It's missed by 1 frame. So at fastest speed possible, it's missing by 1 frame. And then off of, what did he do here? He did. And then it misses there too. Whoops. Yeah, so it misses there too. What I'm curious about is, no, that won't work at all. So that gives Ken a reason to use OD Dragon Lash a little bit more right here, because now that'll combo into that, right? Before you just did, you know, this into this like that. Again, maybe a nice to have. Maybe a nice to have. I personally don't see this as, again, a big game changer. I don't think that this is going to completely, like, oh my God, Ken can do all this stuff now. I don't think it's going to be that much of a difference. Because like I said, he's already got a route that turns you around that spends no meter at all whatsoever. We'll have to see what the damage difference is, the corner carry, the Oki, etc., to see what's going to happen. Okay. Vasetnet says that Safe predicts on Twitter that they're removing the meterless side switch. That is probably a really, really good guess. So if that's the case, then this probably won't side switch anymore. So what would happen? Is this just going to flatten the opponent? You know, like, I don't know. Like, is it just going to blam, just like stick them to the ground? And if that's the case, now you actually have to use the meterless side switch. You have to use the OD version to get that, which is interesting because then what's the point of run into Dragon Lash, right? Like, I feel like they'd have to buff run Dragon Lash in some other way. Maybe it keeps them in the front and they bounce. Maybe it keeps them in the front and they bounce. So you can do this into the DP in the same direction. So instead of actually switching the side, it bounces them straight down so that you stay in the front. So that might actually work over there. I mean, yeah, taking away unique stuff like side switches, but the problem is Ken being able to do that where no meter is kind of messed up. And I heard that they already took away Cammy's off of her lift upper combo into the hooligan. If I remember, somebody said at the location test, Cammy can't do the back strong roundhouse hooligan dive kick to side switch anymore. So so I think they're probably just trying to remove some of the side switching stuff that a lot of people could do for free, basically. So, I mean, she has side switch on EXDP, on EX drill. Take your pick, right? Cammy can just I don't know how it got nerfed, John the Automaton. I have no idea. I haven't seen any clips of exactly how that got nerfed. So right now, for me, everything is speculation. I have no idea what the situation is. So if that's what you read, then sure, maybe she gets the side switch, but she doesn't get the dive kick, which might be kind of fair. So I don't know. We'll find out soon enough in any case. So what is it? What day is it today? Today is the 14th. So we'll find out in 8 days. Okay. So let's continue forward over here. So this is interesting. So they just basically made run. So I want to see something here. Okay. So this is him landing. And then is this the first frame maybe? One. Oh, he's there for 2 frames? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the DP is starting 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wow, he's cutting it close. So it's 18 frames, it looks like here. Wait, no, 18, 19, 20. So it looks like 20 frames here. 20 frames over here. And then if I test it over here, it's 23 frames. Yeah, it looks like 23 frames over here. So you see that, well, actually it says start at 22. So that's 13 plus 6, which is 13 plus 6. 13 plus 6 is 19. What? How is that? Oh, 14 plus 6? 13 plus 6. Startup. Oh, that's right. They're not counting the startup properly, right? I have to do that is what I need to do. Okay. So, whoops. So 13 was the fastest that I got it at. So 13 plus 6, that's 19, 20 frame startup. It looks like it's the same. I don't know then. Maybe they just made people bounce higher on certain things or something. We'll have to see exactly how they decide to fix this. I'm curious about it. So, anyways, that's Ken's new stuff. And this one right here, being able to drive. But dude, do you see how late that drive cancel is? Holy crap. Look at that. That's a late drive cancel. And if that drive cancel is that late, what I'm wondering is, if that drive cancel is that late, right? Like, so right now, if we did this, obviously I can't drive cancel that there. What I'm thinking is that drive cancel might be late enough. Yeah, I mean, look how fast the enemy recovers off of that heavy. I mean, I'm minus 12 in this situation, right? So what would happen then is that on block, yeah, so what they're doing is making it so that this is only a combo tool. This is only a combo tool here, and it won't be anything good for block strings. So what we can see here is So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So about 22 frames before she actually cancels into the drive rush. So when we look at the frame data here, you can see right there that, she's got like 29 recovery frames over there. That's 20 right there. The 22 would happen after the block stun finishes, because the block stun is only 20 frames right there. We counted 22 frames from the cancel point. So she cancels after the block stun ends. So on block, you can just jab her. You can just jab her. That's it. That's just what it really comes down to. The other question, however, is that nothing has been drive cancelable unless it is also special cancelable. So can't she just do this into EXDP really late and try to frame trap you? Perhaps. The only problem is that there's really nothing great about this in the first place, because all of it might just be redundant, because that happens anyway, right? I mean, if she just lets it go, you can kill her anyway. So really, who cares what it does on block? Because this is basically useless on block, right? Even if I dive kick, you can jab her out of the air. It doesn't really matter anyway. That target combo on block is basically useless. So it's not going to change much over here for Cammy. It's just giving her nice new combo routes off of that target combo. So that's basically all that's doing. So not big deal here. But for Cammy, does this increase her combo potential? What kind of state are the opponents in? Does she get like nicer combos, etc., more damage, which will be nice? Okay. Which part of this combo that didn't combo before? I am no Dhalsim expert. I am not a Dhalsim expert, so I am not sure what part of this did not combo that it couldn't combo before. So let's go take a look at this again here. Boom, boom. So Mollylander is saying that the level 3 didn't combo here before. All right, so in other words, standing roundhouse, drive rush cancel, crouching strong, drive rush cancel, back medium kick, yoga flame into level 3. Excuse me. So if we did this, oops, stop blocking, normal, there we go, so, whoops. Okay, so it looks like the stand heavy kick into the crouch strong never comboed before. So stand heavy kick into crouch strong was not a combo before. Unless there was there a punish counter on this thing? Was there a punish counter on this here? Let's take a look here. Back to this screen over here. So roundhouse, no, that just looks normal. So that's new. Into that, okay, into back medium kick, into the, looks like the heavy yoga flame right there. So in other words, he did, whoops, oh my God, okay. Okay, so that was a combo, right? Yes, okay. Oh wait, but he actually canceled it. Am I doing the wrong super? I am doing the wrong super. Kicks. Kicks. Okay, yep. So that's actually two changes. That's actually two changes here. The fact that that hits. Now, what terrifies me about that, though, does that mean the level 3? Why does it look so much closer in this picture, though? I don't know if this is the same thing over here, actually. Oh, you know what it is? I think the Yoga Flame doesn't knock him back as far. I think that's just what it is, because they look closer. Yeah, they look closer. So it might just be that the Yoga Flame doesn't knock him back as far. Because he hits with the tip of back medium kick, and he does Yoga Flame. And now Dhalsim is like right next to him. See, he's still here. So it might be that. The reason why I'm worried is because if the level 3 was just given more range, then it works better as an anti-air from better ranges, which is terrifying. Which is actually terrifying. So, do I think, so Psychodama asked, do I think it's sus that no one was allowed to playtest Lily? Not really. I mean, I don't think anybody was allowed to playtest anybody, right? Or was there specific stuff that you heard from like media outlets that said that they weren't allowed to actually play Lily at all? I didn't see. I haven't seen anything about that, so I haven't heard anything about that. All right, level 3. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's the, so brand new adjustments for all characters. So now this is where they're showing like, okay. So what is this? So what was DJ's kick there before? What was it on block before? Is it safer now? Is this level 1 safer because it has no invul? It used to be minus 24. Oh, Lily was embargoed. That's weird. Interesting. I mean, that either means she didn't get any buffs or she got super buffed. So we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I said it was 24 before. Weird. Huh. Does it cause longer block stun, maybe, is what it is? Maybe that's just what it is? Oh, you're right. The freeze was there. You're right. Top left center. I forgot to take into account the freeze. But all we need to do is this. Blam! Okay, so. Oops. Come on. Oh, yeah. Clearly a punish right there. So, yeah, it looks like they've tried to make that a little bit safer. You know, but by how much, of course, is the question, because obviously I can just punish with that. So, depending on the range, obviously. Oh, boy. Yeah, see, then I wouldn't be able to reach there. So, yeah, I mean, I could probably punish with something else, just like that or something, right? Like that, maybe? I don't know. Well, that was 24 frames, so that wouldn't have punished. But maybe... Yeah, I could still punish with something like that. Again, it's a change. It's a change. Is it great? I don't know. I don't know. Well, so the point of it, Jason, I think the reason why they made it safe is because if you don't remember, it's the only really level 1 super that on punish counter gives a combo. So now I think what they're just trying to do is let you fish with this a little bit more so that you can do more stuff, basically. That's the point of it, I think, is that now you're going to be less scared to fish with it, basically. You've never seen anybody try to use this as a punish counter before, but maybe now people will try it a little bit more if it's actually safe. Because if you notice in this clip over here, clearly, you know, they were trying to show that he was trying to combo over here. Say, trying to whiff punish and missed it. But now he can block in time. But like I said, Kimberly can probably punish that in many different ways. So, but yeah, they're just showing, look, it's more safe now. Light kick. Oh, but see, now the question is that a punish counter or what was that? That's punish counter right there. So punish counter light kick now combos into crouching medium kick. Punish counter light kick now combos into crouching medium kick. So if we take a look at this right now, if we go to the actual game here, what happens right now? So that's a punish counter. Oh God, it's slow. What the heck? Holy crap. So what did they change? Is crouching medium kick faster? That's a 10 frame startup here. That's a 10 frame startup. What did they change? I'm really curious. Okay, boom. So we'll count the startup of crouching medium kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 9. It looks like it's a little faster. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks like the first hit frame because Luke has already changed his animation. So that might mean her crouching medium kick is now 9 frame startup instead of 10. But does that mean her light kick recovers faster? Well, yeah, I have it on no block. It just didn't, I can tell it didn't combo for my test. So there's, it doesn't matter that they're both punished. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that, no, 4. Yep, that's right. 4. Okay, and then 1. So that's second active frame, third active frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, it looks like it's... Is it the hit stun? Did they just change the hit stun? Oh, of course the stuff will... okay. No worries. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Dude, he reeled for 29 frames off of a punish counter light. He reeled for 29 frames. Holy crap. It's 20 frames right now. My punish counter light kick is 20 frames. They extended it by 50%. They extended it by 50%. Holy crap. It went from a 20 frame reel to a 29 frame reel, potentially, if my counting is correct. It might even be longer than that because it's a combo. He might have reeled for another frame or two. Dude, punish counter, what? So that's 10 frames. This'll combo, like, that'll combo. That'll combo. That's gonna combo too. Dude, punish counter light will combo into that. Because this is 10 frame startup. This is 10 frame startup. So, yeah, that'll combo into that. Dude. Now, there is a chance that maybe he reels a little further back. So crouching heavy punch doesn't hit. Maybe that's what they tried to do. Oops. Hang on a second. Oh, no. Stop. There we go. So we'll have to see what the change is. But, man, that's kind of nice. So that, yeah, okay. And then Blanka has buffs. Drive rush, hop to the other side. Okay, so did that not combo before? Does Blanka have a new combo? And in fact, I'll pick Zangief just to make sure here. I'll pick Zangief just to make sure here. And let's get him crouching. So that always comboed before. All right, let's keep going with the clip. Oh. Was that something he could always do? Oh, okay, so it didn't work on other characters before. Gotcha. Whoops. Oh, God, I hate Blanka's inputs. So that worked. Whoa, wait, what? What? Hang on. Hang on. That might be the change. That might be the change, actually. Oh, yeah, so that didn't work on. So I wonder if that's the change right there, or if it's actually the... That is the change right there. That's the change. This didn't combo before. Now it does. So that's the change right there that they're trying to show off. Oh, you have to delay it? Am I doing it too fast? Blanka can do it too fast? Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad that Blanka has a too fast. I'm so mad that he has so much frame advantage that you can do it too fast. Dude, Blanka privileges, man. Come on. Okay, so theoretically then, the change is that this should actually work on skinnier characters. The theoretically that means that change should work on skinnier characters. Why did they show it on Zangief that it always works on? That's a weird, it's a, huh. You've dropped it so many times and died. Okay, there you go. So maybe there is no change and they're just like, hee. We're making something look like it's important, but it's actually not. Okay, I don't know what this is. I really actually have no idea. I have no idea what that change actually is. Light, electricity works. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Ah, shut up. Okay, here we go. So boom. Dude, this is another target combo that I don't think I have ever seen. So there's a frame trap in the middle of there. So yeah, now her target combo can actually cancel into a super here. So again, just trying to give her more use out of that. And that, God, why do I feel like I've never seen that either? It's so funny how many of these target combos that I swear to God I've never seen in my life. Whoops. But I don't think she has this. I think this is new, right? This is absolutely brand new, right? I'm not just an idiot here. Oh, you have to hold 6 HK. Okay. Got it. All right. Dude. I've swear to God, I've never seen these moves in my life. Ugh. You never see anybody actually use these things. Oh, but see, now it launches hella high. Okay, that's really just what the change is, basically. Oh my God, look at that. Dude, I can't even activate until she's on the floor already. Yeah, you can also see it's a different reel too. Like, you see how she just like falls up and back, but I think on the video here, Juri's actually doing the spiral reel, or Dhalsim is. Yeah, see, he's even doing a different reel. That's how different it is. So like he's floating way higher. So now she just has a new route that combos into a level 2 here. And who knows what else it can combo off of. Okay, so does that just combo now where it didn't before, right? So he did low short, low jab into OD Sonic Blade. Oh, that did combo. But that missed. Okay. That part missed. But now it actually completely combos for Guile, which is actually kind of nice, to be honest with you, for him, because then he gets this extension. So yeah, you see how Ryu bounced really high up instead of far out? Yeah, see, even the EX one misses there. Okay, so, yeah, so basically, they just made it so that the OD Sonic Blade combos off of that, and then you get the wall splat into super. So the wall splat has existed this whole entire time. You just have to do OD Sonic Blade start, OD Sonic Boom follow, and that gets you the wall splat, but that's 4 bars. So while this is disgusting, it cost him a hell of a lot of meters to do this. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Although for someone like NuckleDoo who lands a lot of crouching light kicks, I'm sure he'll be happy about it. So yeah, he never got to do it before. You never got to see it. So it's actually neat that you can. So this change right here is that this is now a hard knockdown. Oh no, it can be canceled into the charge. And the theorizing, like I heard David talk about, was that he can charge and be plus. And clearly that's the situation here, right? Clearly that's the situation. So that target combo used to not actually cancel into the Praise the Sun. So that's the change right here, is you can do this into Praise the Sun, so you can charge up your hands and continue to get pressure. Let me make sure I'm correct about that, because my memory sucks. Yeah, he definitely can't do it. Yeah, he can't cancel the stomp into Praise the Sun. And so now he can, and this gives him Oki with powered up lightning, with 100 hand slap. So that actually seems like really good. Yeah, right? Make the target combos better. Now, originally, I think the target combos were there to accommodate beginner players so that they had easy combos. So since every character had, you know, easy target combos, it gave a lot of people, you know, easy ways to do combos. I really think that was the initial purpose of those target combos. But to give them actual competitive uses, I think that's really cool. I'm totally down with that. Okay, Jaime. Oh, what? Was that headbutt cancelable before? Again, Jaime is a character that I have not toyed around with a bunch. So, although I know obviously what you want to expect from this character, I'm not 100% sure where all the new stuff is here. So this is Drive Rush Crouching Strong into Crouching Fierce. Okay. So that's new. So that's new. Couldn't do that before. I Figured so, because I don't remember seeing Jaime's ever do this before. Oh, should I be... that's a good point, actually. Drink level 4. Let's do that. Still doesn't work at drink level 4, because I really didn't think it was going to change the frame data on that. I don't remember these moves being affected. So that's new. So that's definitely a new combo route for him there. And then he does low fierce into forward heavy kick into that. So what is the... I don't even know what the follow-up is. All right. Damn it. I actually have to look up his command list over here. Forward heavy kick. Wait, does... Hang on a second. Whoops. Is that new? What's the input? Back heavy kick? Why am I so confused? Stupid. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, like that. Okay, okay, got it. So you have to make him start doing the walk back first. And then you can do it. Thank you, Guhawk. Thank you, Guhawk. Oh my god. But it comboed before. Oh, was that off of Drive Rush? That's right. This is not Drive Rush in this clip over here. So yeah, low fears. Oh no, that's still Drive Rush. So he still did it off of a Drive Rush. So that's not new. So that's not new. So that's the same right there. Whoops. So, and then you get that follow-up, basically. Whoops. Yeah, okay, okay. Oh, why am my muscle memory bad? Forward, forward, forward. I want to do it like a Rekka, seriously. There you go. So basically, yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So, right. That's a good question too. Yeah, that works. So the change here in this clip is the crouching heavy punch into is the drive rush crouching medium punch into crouching heavy punch. That's the chain right there. That's the change right there. Otherwise, everything else that we've seen here is existent already. Had dozens of changes, dude. We'll see. We'll see perfect play. We don't know. It doesn't seem like they're trying to go too crazy with this patch. Hang on a second. What is happening over here with Ed? The only thing I can think of is that his crouching light is now not punishable. Is that what it is? Oh, yeah, because it used to be -5. It used to be -5, and which means that Cammy could punish it from that range, basically. So if you look right here, yeah, -5, Cammy could punish it from hella far away. Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. So if we turn this into standing light kick, turn this on, and I did that. Oh, my God. Dude. Oh, that sucks. Dude. Okay, only against the crouching Cammy was there like a pixel-wide range that she couldn't punish it. Oh my God. That's so funny. So it's probably -4 on block or even maybe -3. I mean, the thing is, Ed is one of the newest characters, so maybe they don't know what to do with him, so maybe he has the least amount of changes. Honestly, so... oh, that's so funny. Holy crap. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Yeah. Die, Cammy. Take that. Oh, this is the crazy one, right? Oh, wait. No, wait. Is that bufferable now? Or wait, is it just pop them up higher? So that's a poison punish counter right there. I mean, clearly that's one of the buffs I think she got, right? So she whiffs right here. So normally, how did this exactly behave here? Let's just pick Marisa just for the sake of it. Right, it crumples, but she's already poisoned, which is the funny part right there. So let's see here. So obviously on punish counter, this just used to do that. That just used to do that, right? And yeah, you see, it's not a crumple. So there you go. So this is a crumple now. So punish counter poison is a crumple now, is basically what that's showing. And now, was it just because she's higher? What's the combo here? Let's see here. Crumple and then standing heavy punch so that it launches on the first hit. I think that works normally. I'm pretty sure that works normally. So let's do this instead. Whoops, let's get her to stand up. Oh, whoa, no. No. What the? Okay, hang on a second. Oh my God. Does that launch way, way, way higher? Wait a second. Oh, what? Hang on a second. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Oh, what? That didn't use up the poison? Oh, I see. That caused her to go into poison. Okay. She wasn't poisoned at the beginning. Oh, I almost freaked out. I almost freaked out. Okay, I'm just not looking carefully. I'm not looking carefully. This is why I have trouble in Tekken. Do you understand? Do you understand why I have trouble in Tekken right now? Because I can't recognize the difference between anything, dude. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Okay, so basically she was just poisoned already. And then she did that, basically. There's really no way to test this. Because I can't get her to crumple while in a poisoned state. Actually, the best way I can probably do it is this, right? Because then, I can do, yeah, so I can do this and then this. Whoops, wrong. What did I hit? That was so weird. Oh, God, I was too late. I mean, but that would be a different height, John the Automaton. I need to replicate the exact height, which is the first hit hitting her off the ground. Why do I keep coming out with the throw? Or what is happening? All right. Okay, yeah, it worked before. It worked before. I'm just messing up. Okay, there we go. So that worked before. So that's not different. That's not different. That's the same thing as we've seen before. Bam. And then just link it, basically. There we go. Okay. So basically the change is the punish counter. The punish counter. But that's crazy, because it crumples them in a poison state. That's really strong. And again, that counts as a normal, right? That's just a unique. So the question that we have here with this one here, whoops. So where is it listed in the command list? Is it just a unique attack? Yeah, it's just a unique attack. So the reason why this gets me is because if this is a normal, any normal that can cancel into a level 3, any normal that can cancel into a level 3 cancels into a level 1. So while they showed this canceling into a level 3, I think that means it will cancel into a level 1 as well. There is no such thing in this game that a normal that can only cancel into level 3 but not into level 1, as far as I know. Now, obviously, specials do that. That's what the blue glow is. So the blue glow only goes into the level 3, but not to the level 1, because obviously specials can't cancel. But is there a normal move that actually has a blue glow? Can anybody think of a move that a normal that cancels only into level 3 but not level 1? Like, there were normals like that that could only cancel into supers, but they've always been able to cancel into either one of them. So, like I said, I think that should be able to combo into a level 1 as well. I think that can actually combo into level 1. Does Lily have something like that? Let's see here. Because as long as it's red, it can cancel into either of them. Right? So there's the level 1. Whoops. I hate that move so much. That's a level 1 right there. One of her medium punch moves. Oh, look at that. It only cancels into super, right? Like I said, it can only cancel into super, but it can cancel into any super. So being only able to cancel into super is a thing, but it always can cancel into any super. And so I think Rashid's running slide punch is going to be able to combo into any super. I think that'll go into level 1 or level 2. I don't know if there's a reason to do it in the level 2. It might be a nice way to set up Isar, depending on the frame data after you do it. But in general, I think that will combo into level 1 as well. Are you talking about her crouching heavy kick, John the Automaton? Because that move combos into level 1 or level 3. It doesn't matter. It combos into both. So I don't think that's going to be the case right there. That one I know for sure, because like I said, I've played a lot of Aki before. So yeah, so okay. Interesting changes so far. I will say that I don't think a lot of these are particularly like life-changing. I don't think any of these are particularly life-changing. However, they're all like really nice to haves. I do think some characters needed more life-changing changes. Kimberly, but you know, I think it's fine. I think it's fine the way it is right now, honestly. So yeah, there you go. A lot to discern out of that teaser video right there. Really fun labbing through there and checking all the changes over here and seeing exactly what it was that we were seeing. Yeah, the big takeaway for me is that I've never seen any of these target combos before. Like I mean I've seen them. Clearly I have no recollection of them thanks to my senile brain here. I forgot most of them existed because you'll never see them. I don't know how useful they're going to be outside of like Ryu's target into the Denjin charge. Like clearly that's going to be kind of neat to have, right? Because now you're like, okay, I can go into a route into the Denjin charge. But are you going to do that with Ryu, or are you going to go into a different route that gets you better Oki or better corner carry, etc., etc.? That's the thing. A lot of these changes that were on display here, I felt like, okay, this is neat to have, but you kind of already had something similar to this, or, you know, or maybe there's something better to do, or we really just need more, details, right, Jico? Like Jico in the chat was like, I thought the Juri target combo was new. When I saw it, I was like, is that a new move? And then I saw Marisa and I was like, is that a new move? Do they give people new moves? And then they just weren't. But yeah, for sure, I'm saying on an individual level, each of these changes I don't think are a big deal. It'll be really interesting to see how these changes reflect once we see the full suite of changes. Obviously, they only showed 1 or 2 changes per character. And so it'll be really interesting to see how that shakes out. Again, like, sorry to do this to you guys, everyone, but as a Kimberly player, I don't think her changes are enough. I would have loved to have seen her do more stuff with the spray cans. So the fact that she actually has to refill spray cans even between rounds. So if I use 2 spray cans and win the round, the next round I start with 0 spray cans. And I can't even get 2 spray cans unless I spend OD meter, because her reload only gives her 1 can. Her reload only gives her 1 can. And so basically you have to work so hard with her to continually use spray cans. It's like, why? Why is she like this? I honestly would have really, really liked it so that the spray can reload just gave her 2 cans. So then the question is, what's the OD reload for? When she throws out a spray can and while the can is on the ground, you cannot reload. You cannot reload until the thing explodes. And so I would just make it so that she can throw a can out, and while the can is out, you can OD reload. So OD reload gives you 2, regular reload gives you 2, OD reload can only be done with a can already out, because then you can't just sit here and do crazy can mix-ups and scary stuff and just keep OD reloading, because you're going to run out of meter, right? So I think that's a safe thing. So in neutral, if you throw a can out and the guy gets scared and backs off, now I can OD reload a little more safely with a can already on the floor. I think that's completely safe. I don't think that that would break her in any way. Regular reload gives her 2. OD reload can be done with can on the screen. I think that would have been sick. Honestly, that's how I feel in any case. I would have liked to, because the worst thing about it is the can can be an interesting neutral tool. Throw it out there, it's out there, run slide, run overhead, whatever, can blows up, keeps you safe. The problem is 1 can is really easy to avoid, but you have the ability to throw 2 cans. So you throw 2 cans out there, so now they can't avoid it, so it helps you get in a little bit easier, but now you have no spray cans. And that's kind of fair, but the problem is it really hurts her a lot once she gets you in the mix-ups in the corner. Letting her be able to play with the cans a little bit more, I think would have been nice. So like I said, if her level 2 just gave her 4 cans, so she could throw 2 cans on the ground and then actually come after you. Heck, maybe even let her throw 3 cans in that case, you know, because you're using all the cans right away. Oh yeah, everyone's gonna be thinking of Toucans, Toucan Sam, Toucan Kim. But yeah, I really do think that they could have done more for the spray cans. I would have liked to have given her a wake up situation. It was actually very similar to the wake up drive reversals, honestly, where she actually drops a spray can on the ground on knockdown. Maybe make it so that her OD Tatsu is invincible only if she has a can, if you use two certain buttons. Like she spends a can if you use light kick and heavy kick, right? Or heavy kick and medium kick. She spends a can and now she actually gets an OD reversal, etc., etc. I just would have liked to have seen a little more with the can usage. Like I wouldn't have wanted to like buffer like to the point where she's ridiculous. Obviously, obviously I would like that, but that's just dumb. You don't do that. But I think a lot of good creative ways to have buffed her can usage. Because if it became a really super vital resource and you really had to think about using it, I think that would be neat. And like I said, if a level 2 gave her 4 cans, then she has better defense and she can do stuff and transition to offense. And like I said, her level 2 is absolutely useless. She's the only character whose level 2 basically doesn't work as a wake up. It just doesn't work as a wake up at all. At all, right? Like, even if you're like terrible like Lily, or if you're terrible like Manon or Marisa, you have bad level 1s, your level 2 works. Kimberly, level 2 doesn't work at all. At all. And that frustrates me so much, dude. It frustrates me so much. I mean, like, she just dies. She has no invul on this thing already. Like, literally 1 frame of invul. And it doesn't even work as a wake up against somebody next to you. Like, give it some use. Give it some use, man. Oh, God. And then, like I said, even though it says 100% damage, her level 2 does 2,600. 2,600. And if I look at someone like Aki's got a weird level 2. So let's take a look at, like, for example, let's just take a look at, say, Luke. Luke's level. What? Why is this trying to show me combos? I don't want us to look at combos. Hello? Oh, I'm trying to do. Oh, I see. I'm trying to do frame data. Wow, I've never done that on this app before. That was super confusing. Go away. Yeah, see, Luke's does 2,800. His level 2 does 2,800. Let's see, who else just has a standard level 2? Ken's level 2 does 2,700. Manon's level 2 is 2,700. Lily's level 2 is 2,500. Wow, she sucks too unless it's enhanced. Then it does 2,800. Poor Lily. Lily's in the same situation, man. Lily's in the exact same situation. Poor Lily. Marisa's level 2 does 3,000 damage. What's Honda's level 2? Honda's level 2 does 2,850. So Kim's is at 2,600. So she's already doing way less damage already. And so when you use her level 2, she basically robs herself of using her level 3, which then will make the super do normal damage. So if I do level 3 into level 2, like this, we'll actually see the damage here is 2886. So it does 2886 with her buff on. So again, it's not like it's crazy amounts of damage. So at the end of combos, with the minimum scaling down to 40%, with the 90% deficit that she already suffers from the get-go, it's just not a useful super. Her level 2 is just not a useful super. OD Tatsu into level 2 is going to be a great way to finish people off. I mean, talk about a great way to finish somebody off for jumping at you, right? Like if they have no life left, OD Tatsu into level 2 to finish someone off. There's going to be a lot of round enders for Kimberly with OD Tatsu into level 2. I'm not going to lie, there is, because there's a lot of ways to combo into her OD Tatsu. So there's going to be a lot of routes that are going to let her go into the level 2. So that will be an overall buff, and it's a good buff. But I just don't think it's going to be a game-changing buff. Let's just put it that way. So I don't think it's something that we can just be like, my God, now Kimberly's so dangerous. You can't jump at her. Like, I mean, is it really that different? So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, since that's my main character, that's my evaluation for her. So, I mean, like I said, the install level 2, 4 cans, that would have just been an install. I would have considered that an install. Just automatically reload her to 4 cans, and I think that would have been neat. It would have been a different kind of install. It would have been an install that can get her to 4 cans in no other way that she can get to, and that she can kind of have fun. But if you use it poorly, you get nothing off of it, right? Does that mean she can loop can setups in the corner over and over and over again? Yeah. But you know what? She has to loop can setups in the corner over and over and over and over again because she's only doing 2,000 some damage to you when she loops you in the corner. Whereas Blanka, you get hit by Blanka-chan, you die. Right now, are they going to nerf Blanka? Are they going to scale Blanka-chan? Probably. I would imagine that Blanka-chan would actually finally scale down to 80% instantly, like Kimberly spray cans are. I would imagine OD Airball is not going to be plus on block anymore. Are they going to nerf anything else with Blanka? I really don't know if they need to. Oh, by the way, someone also pointed out in one of the clips that Maximilian showed, punish counter throw only did half a block of drive gauge damage. So I think what they're trying to do is that on top of getting perfect parried and back thrown into the corner, they were like, you don't need to lose a whole block of your drive gauge for that kind of a situation. So perfect parry and a back throw is only going to do half a gauge of damage. So I don't think that's a bad change. We'll see how much, if there's more scaling to the drive gauge damage on punish counters at all. But so far, it seems like it's confirmed that throws will only do half of the drive gauge damage. I think that's normal. Yeah, no, perfect play, honestly, yes. I have died rounds where a throw for anybody else would have killed. Why she needs to start at 1080 damage for her throw is beyond me. Like, again, if they buff her so that she's at 100% damage, now, you know, people are going to be like, but look at the thing, James. Like, it clearly says 100% on all of her buttons, right? Like, 100%, 100%. That's 540. Almost everybody else's medium kick does 600 or 700 damage. Like, everything she does is already calculated to 90%. Her fierce is doing 630 damage. Her crouching heavy punch is 720 damage. You notice that with that 90%, if you raise it to 100, it would have been 800 damage, 600 damage, 600 damage, 700 damage. It's exactly what it is. So even though it says 100%, she's actually defaulted to 99%, which is why her level 3 buff isn't 110%, but it's 111%. What a weird number to buff her to at 111%, right? But that's just because that's how math works when you go from 90% to a full 100%, okay? Yeah, just give her the normal damage, and when she level 3s, put her at 110. Let her do extra damage. That's a worthy reason to use that level 3, honestly. So, yeah, we saw that, Nick. We definitely saw that. The standing heavy kick, drive rush cancel, and the crouching strong is definitely a nice buff for Dhalsim, for sure. But there you go. So that's that video that just released. I didn't expect it to take almost 2 hours to go through that whole video. But that's why I only scheduled 2 topics. Because part of me was like, you know what, James, the way you break shit down, that probably will take a very long time. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed me breaking down all these changes in very, very detailed fashion. And also, hopefully you appreciate the fact that I've timestamped this whole entire thing so you can find the changes specifically that you care about. But again, these aren't going to be the only changes. Clearly, at the location test, we've already found other changes already that were not in this video. So there's definitely going to be more coming as well. I'm really interested to see how this is going to be, but it does feel like, so far from what we've seen, this definitely feels like this is, I said to Sajam on social media, I don't want a half-assed change. I either want them to do small tweaks or just wholesale, like, you know what, this is a new game. And it definitely feels like they're leaning in the first direction more. I don't know how people are going to react to that, though. If the game doesn't change that much, if drive rushes are similar to how they were before, etc., is that going to make people want to quit? Like, this isn't enough. I'm playing the same game. I don't like this drive rush game. I'm done, right? So I think it's kind of a risk unless drive rush does get some form of, a bigger change. Because if drive rush doesn't get a bigger change, a lot of people may drop ship, honestly. So I feel like drive rush, I hope they actually do something to it to make it a little bit weaker, make it so that's punish counter if it gets checked or something, right? Something simple. And I hope we do see something like that because, again, right now, based off of what we're seeing here, the game is largely going to be the same game. And if you notice, a lot of the drive rushes are now stronger, right? So Dhalsim getting that drive rush change, Jaime getting the drive rush change, a whole bunch of characters have new routes off of their drive rush cancels that they didn't have before. Drive rushes feel like they're going to be stronger than ever. So is there going to be a nerf to it? Is there going to be a weakness to it? When we did the video checking to see what drive rush, how we could come up with a way to nerf drive rush, we came up with the idea of having a longer penalty of when you can start gaining drive rush, because instantly drive rush cancel, the penalty is shorter than if you drive parry, for example. So if you drive parry and whiff, your actual penalty for gaining, it was even if you just raw drive rush, I think the penalty was longer than if you drive rush cancel, because I think they were afraid that since you burn 3 bars, if the penalty was longer, then it would be really horrible. But clearly that's not the case. So maybe increasing the penalty of drive rush gain, maybe if they do something like that, it would be better as well. So I'm really curious to see what they do. If it's mostly the same thing. Oh, the drive rush into Raging Demon? Yeah, for sure. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, if you can't carrot cancel, that's going to be interesting. I'm not sure because the jab is buffering really early. So even though I am literally completing the Raging Demon input before, like I'm completing the Raging Demon input before I actually jab, but it's still coming out as a jab. So there's some buffer in there. So I'm not sure how it's gonna work exactly. You can clearly input it before you get through there, but I'm curious how that works, or if there's just some weird technique, or it was just a computer thing. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see. But again, all of this comes out in 8 days. So next week literally will be right before the patch drops, which sucks because I would love to test it, but like when it comes out. But actually, the patch notes might be out by then. And then we can go over the rest of the patch notes. So that'll be fun. That'll be a whole 9-hour stream going through the patch notes. Holy crap. The 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. It's the 22nd or the 23rd. Either one of those, but it's always the same date because the battle passes always go from the 1st to the 22nd, and then the characters and stuff always drop on the 22nd or the 23rd, basically. But if we do get a patch note ahead of time, then we can go over the patch notes and actually see what's happening. But this is just going through this first teaser video. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, like I said, I'm curious to see how much of this game is going to change. See, the hard part is that in America, everybody's complaining. And in Japan, we're getting like 300,000 viewers for the Raccoon Cup. So, like, if you're Japanese and you're the Japanese developers, everything is great. You're just like, dude, everybody loves our game. And here in America and on Twitter, everyone's like, oh gosh, you know, just like anger and hatred and frustration. You know, maybe, you know, in Japan, they might not think they have to do much, right? They're just like these whiny Americans. What is wrong with them? And, you know, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, you know, I do hope that there is enough changes that the game does feel fresh. And honestly, the wake up drive reversal should help a little bit. It's not going to be great, but it should help a little bit. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But, that's it for now. Thank you guys for tuning in for this extremely long video. So thank you if you guys have sat here and watched through the whole entire thing. Appreciate you guys so much. And hope you guys really do appreciate the level of analysis that I put into these kind of things instead of just going, oh, that's neat. Oh, that's neat. But really checking and really digging down because like I said, changes aren't just straight up changes, right? It'll depend on, did they move the cancel window forward? Does the hit stun increase? Does the, you know, does this move cause, you know, like, I mean, we've already saw a bunch of them. One of them was probably a drive rush cancel happening on the first frame, while another one was probably longer hit stun, etc., etc. There's a lot of things to glean out of that to figure out exactly what's happening with these changes. So I hope you guys really did enjoy that level of detailed analysis from me, because I know nobody else is doing this like I am. Because they're smart and nobody wants to sit down and watch a 2-hour YouTube video. Any case, thank you guys. And if you did watch the 2-hour video, bless you, bless your heart, bless your soul. Thank you for your support as always. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave some comments on, you know, some of the things you're expecting, who you think might actually jump up the top tier now, if you feel like anybody is shifting. And, you know, here on Twitch, subscribing is also very nice. Helps me financially as well. Always appreciate all the support there as well. So, again, hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, nobody does these analysis like I do. And that is why the day that this podcast graced your ears was the most important day of your life. But for me,
it was Tuesday.